No, this is not clickbait. I wish it was, but I'm having issues with this mule. Brand new mule already. This joystick right here is already bad. So yesterday I went to move my first building and started the mule up, hooked up to the building, pulled it, and then I went around the building to hook up to the other side. My track cylinders, the track float system, they started basically operating by themselves. Like it was like I was pushing this button in, but I wasn't. I couldn't figure it out. I called Cardinal right away. They ran me through some tests. They had me try the remote instead, just use the remote instead of the joystick on the machine. And when I used the remote, it wasn't doing that. So, and there's also different tests that you can do on that little screen with the joystick. So we did those tests, and what he came up with was that the joystick is bad and needs replaced. So they're sending me a new one, but I'll kind of show you guys what it's doing. Very weird, but it doesn't do it with the remote. So I finished the rest of the day yesterday with just using the remote, even driving it around empty, which I usually ride the machine when it's empty. But that's how we did it yesterday and today. Had an early day today. We're done. It's noon and I'm done already, so. It is Thursday. This is the last work day for this week for me. We're going camping in Kentucky tomorrow. Gonna go out there for the weekend with my wife's family. So I'm just gonna be doing some washing and some greasing up today. I want to grease the mule and the trailer. It says to grease the mule after every 10 working hours, but I've only got 8 working hours on it. But we're going to get it greased up, washed up. I've already washed it once. Get it washed up again. The trailer is filthy. Going to get that thing washed up. So I talked with Cardinal, and the guy I talked with said he's never seen one of these joysticks go out this quick. They have gone bad before, but I mean, this thing's got a total of, I think, 20 hours on it, just engine hours, and it had to happen to me, I guess. But other than that, I absolutely love this thing. This thing is a beast. Not sure why I didn't get one sooner. By the way, I got a new hat today. Being I got a big truck with a cat in it, I figured I better get me a caterpillar hat. Seen it at the truck stop today and I thought it looked pretty good. But anyways, I'm gonna get busy here. See if this thing starts in the first try. This is a little, what is this? A CRX 225 little motor from, where did I get this thing? Tractor Supply. Tell you what, it's been a good little motor so far. Starts up every time. Nice and clean. Now I gotta grease it. Try and keep that thing clean as long as I can. I got into some mud this week, or last week, it rained. Wipe the old grease and dirt off. Don't take much. Try and keep these grease fittings clean, that way they don't attract so much dirt. You know what would make more sense? Cleaning all the grease fittings first. They have black grease in this thing. I kind of wish I would have some black grease, but I usually have red grease. Don't know the difference other than color. There's one down here on the tracks. Kind of surprised there's only one on the tracks. There's also these back here, which I'll have to tilt it forward to get to that. Got one here, and then I think there's, oh yeah, right here. I think that does it. All right, got it all greased up. Now I'm just gonna go around and wipe this grease out to keep dirt and whatnot from sticking to the grease fittings. Now I'm not trying to talk bad about Cardinal and all that, but I can see this paint job is not gonna last me very long. You got stuff like right here. There's bare metal there, it's rusting. And where else was it? Right here. Paint is chipping away from there. Look at that. This machine has 8 working hours on it, 8.5. And we got that right there. I'm not very impressed with their paint. This is the first brand new mule I've had. I've always had old mules, and they've always been very rusty, and I never got to have a brand new one, but I'm sorry, they got to do better than that. This machine was $50,000. This little machine. $50,000. And I think for $50,000, you should be able to get better paint. A better paint job. I mean, that there is just simply not prepped properly before it was painted. And again, I'm not trying to talk bad on Cardinal. They're a good company. But they could do better on their paint job. That's just all there is to it. I mean, for this kind of money, I don't feel like you should have to worry about the paint, a month after you got the machine. And we're not even into winter yet, so. I've heard from other people that have bought new mules say, how the paint didn't seem to last very long, but now I get to see it firsthand. It's like, that's just crazy. And I know it's a work machine, but I would really like for it to last me a little while. Now, I know I wouldn't have to be cleaning this grease off. I just hate how it attracts dirt. And then you get dirt on your fittings, and then your fittings get plugged up, and then it don't take grease. What are you doing? Crazy cat. Some of these didn't want to take grease very well right at first, so I had to pump a while, and then it started going in. But it was spewing out the side. You got some, what do you got there?
Some food.
Who's that for?
This is for you.
That's for me. Got us a ham sandwich with Swiss cheese. Yummy. Thank you.
And Dad, your sandwich is for me.
What'd you say?
The red sandwich is for me.
That's for you?
And the red sandwich is for me. The red sandwich is for me.
Okay.
This mom said that's yours?
Mm-hmm.
It's yours.
Thank you for this.
Where is yours?
All right. I think that's pretty well it. And my shop is dirty again. Okay, that's it for the grease job. So far, Harper, stop throwing stuff. So far, the only thing I've had to do, I did change the hydraulic oil filter at 5 hours. Cardinal sent a filter with for that, so I guess I could grease these things up too. I'm wiping my mule down. Looks like you need somebody to wipe your face. Hey, back away, honey.
Why?
Because I'm working here.
Oh,
You forgot. Alrighty, she's greased, cleaned up, and ready for another week of work. How about you? Are you ready for some work? Well, I got to keep on working here. I got to clean the trailer now. I'm going to fire up the power washer. Well, it doesn't shine up like it used to. Nice. Yeah, it doesn't shine up like she used to, but still like to rinse it off. Which, that's really all this was. Just a little rinse. Now I gotta grease this thing. This wheel is all oily from, I just had this oil replaced and new caps, and they filled them up too much. And oil got on my wheel, and it got all dirty.
Right.
All right. Harper, I want you to stay over here, okay? Where I can see you. Come. You want to get in the truck? All right. All right, come.
It's hot in here. That's hot in
It's too hot.
here.
Okay, let's go out. Yeah. Now it's time to grease this thing. That thing is dirty. It's right behind the tire, so it gets a lot of crap on there. Remember guys, it doesn't take much grease. A couple pumps. So that grease fitting right there is for the tilt. There's one on each side obviously, and then this grease fitting underneath here is one of the fittings for the leveling axles where it pivots. Boom. Most of the grease fittings on this trailer are on the sideway wheels and the leveling axles. Other than that, there's really not that many on this thing. I think the sideway wheels has 3 or 4 of them per set. Grease. And then the other ones are underneath. Here's one of them. There we go. There we got one for the leveling axles. Yep. There's 2 of them on the front. This is the front leveling axle. Somewhere there's one more right here. Well, I think we got a plugged fitting. Well, I got a plugged grease zerk. So I'm gonna try and take it off. Well, I have been working on trying to get this grease zerk to take grease, and I cannot get grease in here. I tried heating it up for quite a while. I got it really hot, and it's just plugged up. I tried taking the grease zerk off, but I have never seen the likes. 7/16 I think is too small. 1/2 inch is too big. I tried every single size that I have. I tried metric. 11 was too small. 12 was too big. I don't know. I'm confused. So yeah, I didn't get that one greased. I just I squirted some WD-40 up there. I mean, I know that's not doing what grease would do, but I did that for now. I got to get that grease zerk off somehow and get this unplugged. I've been messing around with this for way too long. Well, I got pretty much everything I wanted to do, all except one grease zerk. Stupid thing. All right, time to put stuff back up. Well guys, I'm gonna get my stuff put away, cleaned up, and call it a day. Thanks for watching guys. We'll see y'all in the next one.